Well, we've had the van for a couple of weeks now, and we have made some changes, but we haven't done anything big. Like, we haven't built any cupboards or cabinets or anything like that yet, but we've been setting it up just the way we want. So what we're going to do is, because they're not the most obvious changes, I'm going to give you a tour of the van again. We're going to see if you guys can spot the difference from the previous tour that Sid gave when the van was just empty. So here goes. We haven't done anything in the back except for put our dirt bikes in and go see how it is. So no changes there. Giving you guys that hint. So we'll do a walk around of the outside. See if you can spot any differences. Now we'll do a tour of the inside, see if you can spot any differences there. Okay, you've now seen all of the changes. Pause the video here, see if you can figure them out. And now I will tell you guys what they actually were. So, first thing is we got rid of the mirrors. They're these big, like, industrial mirror things, and we didn't like them because they rattled. And we could never set them up right. Didn't want to leave big old holes from where the mirrors were, so I bondoed them, and then I'm going to sand them down like I did on the other side. They're looking pretty good. And then I think we've got some white spray paint, which we will use to touch it all up and make it look nice. So, got new mirrors. Those were 50 bucks. We got this lock fixed, which when we got it, that lock was actually in the back door and didn't work at all. So we figured it was just the wrong lock. I took it apart, figured out it was actually the right lock. It was just really rusted, so cleaned it all up and then had to go get a new top cap for it right there because I destroyed it when I was taking it apart. And then we got 2 new keys made, so everything works really well. So that was 20 bucks. Then we installed the rotating seat bases. Yeah. So we had the passenger one already in Great White, so we pulled it out and swapped it. And then we had to buy the driver one. So that was $250. Then, put this back. Then I installed cruise control. So that required taking the entire steering wheel off, airbag, everything under it, replacing the clock spring, replacing the steering wheel with buttons, and then connecting everything. I ran into a little bit of a snafu in that the steering wheel I got was supposed to have the right connector and did not have the right connector, so I ended up splicing some wires together. But it all works. Then we went to Santa Fe and had them turn it on in the car's computer, the ECU. Just left the Ford dealership and they turned on my cruise control. Now I have to go test it. Alright, I'm going uphill now without my foot on the gas. And it's going 40. So cruise control works, which is awesome. Very excited about that. Let's see, what are the other things? Oh, then we just kind of got a basic checkup on it with my family's mechanic here in Taos. And he was really impressed. He was like, this car's in great condition. Everything looks good. I had him do an oil change because it was due. But I mentioned, I was like, should we do the spark plug? Should we do the coolant? And he was like, it looks great. I wouldn't do the coolant as long as it's not overheating, which it wasn't. He's like, it looks clean. Don't worry about it. So we got new windshield wipers, or wiper blades, and did an oil change, and that was it. He checked everything out, so that was like $100. We're really excited. She's all set up the way we want. Well, not totally set up, but like she drives well. She's got new oil, all that kind of stuff. Set up well that way. And then over the next couple of days or couple of weeks, we're going to be working on the other stuff. The getting the roof rack on, getting all that set up, building our cabinets and stuff here. And we'll have a different video talking about the planning. So thanks for tuning in. We're really stoked to have you guys along for the van build. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Button's right down there. And let us know what you think. We'd love suggestions, ideas, any of that kind of stuff.